What's up, everyone? I hope that everyone's having a good weekend, having a good Saturday. And, for me, just a few more hours. Basically, my next big break starts officially tomorrow morning. Yes, when I start doing my breakfast only episode with Carlos and Eugene. So that's all set, officially done, and we're about to make it happen. I'm about to make something happen the moment my big break starts. So that'll be a great start to this to my next big break that I much needed. That will last 3 weeks. Now here's the problem right now. I mean, I've been sneezing like crazy just like these past few hours. I know it rained hard right now. The sky looks mostly clear with some clouds, hoping that there's no, signs of rain again. I know I heard a mild thunderstorm earlier this morning, and there's like it rained hard, and then it was like light rain, and for the most part, it was muggy. It's 93. It's only 93, but the fact that it's 93 and it's humid, and the fact that the rain is what caused this moist and this really bad air quality is why I'm sneezing like this. And unfortunately, it appears to me that I have a runny nose, but I'm toughening it out. I'm feeling, you know, some parts of my face being sore already. It's like right under my eyes, and I don't know if it's. I mean, I can feel a little bit of the soreness. I don't know if it's just I need to sleep early or what. It sounds like I need to sleep early, but for the most part, I'm just toughing it out. I'm just very much annoyed that I've been sneezing so hard, and right now being here outside, the weather is not that bad. It's not that cold, but I feel just a bit of a breeze, so it's just enough for me to just stay out here even for some time. But yeah, earlier when I did my podcast about the Zimmerman Park game, it was pouring. I was like, I mean, it poured twice, and even as I was doing toward the end of my podcast, it was pouring so damn hard. And right now, the sky is clear, and hopefully, I mean, the weather will get better, and hopefully we won't see a day like this again tomorrow, to where it was raining, and then it's just hopefully it'll just be mostly sunny, just like the past few weeks. I prefer like when I wake up, it's like sunny with like even just a bit of clouds. But for me, my favorite weather is obviously it's sunny, and then it's like no clouds. You know what I'm saying? I like it sunny with no clouds. That's always been my favorite weather. I don't mind the rain. I think the rain will, for me, needs to come at the proper times. Like, for example, when it's winter or spring, when the weather is like in the 60s or 70s, obviously around those times the humidity is pretty low. Well, I mean, even if the humidity is high, like as long as it's cold, I mean, it's not that bad. But right now, I'm just battling out a runny nose, just toughening it out. Obviously, I've known to have allergies, and I've had them for such a long time. I have a history of having allergies, so as of right now, like I'm just sitting here just chillaxing as I'm doing this topic right here that I'm about to discuss. So hopefully I don't catch a cold, because I know somebody in my dump right now has just as of yesterday, like somebody is like, I mean, I hope it's not being sick, but I heard her say that she's going to be better by Monday. I hope that's the case, because I'm not about to go back into that dump and just really feel like just catching a cold from someone up there, how it is. I've been sick before, in that dump. I have not been sick in a long time already. Mind you, the last time I've been literally sick to where I missed work was in 2020, and that was just weeks before the shutdown, weeks before the actual pandemic started. You know what I'm saying? So, oh wait, that was. Did I even get sick? Like right? I mean, to an extent, I was. I was sick. Oh yeah, like because I caught that damn virus. So, and ultimately it just spread around. To the entire household, unfortunately. But it's just yeah. I think that was just the last time overall I got sick. So ever since then, like it's just been like feeling under the weather, but not really sick. It's been that way for me like these past few years. So right now with this runny nose, I should be fine. So we'll just have to see how it goes as I wake up tomorrow to start my next big break. I'm just really excited for it, but at the same time, I just gotta pray that I don't get no cold. I already took allergy medicine, so hopefully I'll be okay, to start it off. But anyways, let's start with this topic here. So as you know, today is August 23rd, and they got two birthdays. One is, well, he's no longer with us. The Black Mamba. He would have been 47 today had he, had he still lived. Excuse me. That's, yeah, he would have been 47. He would have still done his thing with, doing the Deer basketball and all that. So, yeah, like, God rest his soul. Happy birthday, Kobe. He would have been 47 and just still doing his thing. So, but it's just unfortunately he's just no longer around, especially to defend. So even some of his own peers that have just been disrespecting him as of late. I don't know what's up with all that disrespect, especially Bleacher Report's top 100 list. Like what is up with that? Why are they disrespecting his legacy now? I had thoughts about wanting to do a video on that, but I'm just like, nah. I've already heard enough from some of the guys that I usually listen to about Kobe being disrespected and why that's the case, and just just defending him and even to a point where I saw Dreamers Pro make a video about even that his own sister just defending Kobe's legacy with all the disrespect that's been given to him. Like, dude, let the man rest in peace, man. Just let him be. He's like, we all know MJ's in a class of his own. As a basketball player, he's a basketball god, no doubt. Kobe will be right behind him. He'll be right in his hemisphere. So please leave him alone. And I know Gigi's with him too. This just sucks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he would have been 47. So, and tomorrow is Kobe Bryant Day. So, let's start the day with doing breakfast only with Carlos and Eugene. So, yeah, that'll be a blast. I'm gonna tough out. Even if it's, hopefully the cold is not that bad. So, regardless, I'm still gonna go. So, anyways, let's continue on with this topic. As you see on the right side, that's the lovely Eliza Pineda. That's her birthday is also today. She's one of my idols. I've idolized her since her days in Maria Flordeluna. That is a Filipino soap opera that I watched in the early 2007. I think that aired like in February. So to me, it was a pretty good show. I was looking. Flora was definitely a character I looked up to, and she was one of the sweetest. And even if she was treated like crap, and she was always humble, and she was always sweet, cute. And I look at her now, I just remember watching all the episodes, and unfortunately in the finale she she did not make it. You know, she passed away, like, just trying to save her and her stepmother, or her and what was it, Wilma, played by Christelle Fulgard. They're actually good friends in real life. So, I like them both. I've seen some of their pics on Instagram. I think they were also together in Goin Bullilit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she was also there with familiar faces like Kirai and Julia Montez. Another one of my favorites. One of my top two favorites. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, today's Eliza Pineda's birthday. Just look how much she's grown. And when I saw her videos, man, like when she talks about stuff, she is very fluent in English. I'll tell you that much. So she's really good with that. Very fluent in English, and just trying to learn more about her and all that. I know I don't really have enough of the time to just drool over these guys like Maha, her, and hell, even Empress Shook, Erich, too. I mean, I've followed her and Julia's career like the closest, and to an extent Sarah as well. So, as for the rest of these guys, I don't, as much as I want to have time, I really don't have the time. But I just thought I'd just give my shout outs to her, and that wishing her a good birthday, and stay pretty and humble as always. Look how much she's just grown. You know what I'm saying? So I did a basketball shoot around for both of these guys last year. Yes, I won. I did one for Eliza Pineda before, and I lost that one. I think I did for both of these guys actually the year before as well. This year, nope, I didn't do one. I don't think I will this year, unless that changes, if I decide if it's going to be a late one. So we'll see about that. But for now, I just thought I'd give these shout outs. One's no longer with us, and one is still, living her life, So that's all I got to say. And, I'll still idolize Eliza to this day. And Kobe, God rest his soul. That's my idol for life, the Black Mamba. I will always bleed purple and gold because of him. The Mamba mentality that he has. And speaking of the Mamba mentality, as of right now, with this supposed cold that I'm battling, I don't want to say it's a cold, but right now it's just a runny nose that I'm dealing with because of what the weather was today. So it's only happened in the past few hours. So I already took my allergy medicine, like I said. So I should be good. I'll have another video up soon about what my possible grade, I won't say grade, but like result will be like at the end of August. We got one more week, and obviously the 31st is next Sunday. So yep, I'll have another video on that soon. So anyways, that's all I gotta say, and just tell me what you guys think. Peace.